Angel attack!
Yeah.
Balls.
Oh, you're so excited. I told you about the next level in one part where you were like, is Bayonetta gonna do this? And I say, not yet. And you were like, what do you mean, Brennan? Don't hold this out on me. We're about to achieve one of your wishes here.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. You okay?
Yeah, no, I just had a cold chill.
Do we need to turn on the heater?
No, it was an excitement cold chill.
Oh, okay.
Which is not weird. I promise. Hey, there's a silver one of her gold things.
Yeah. Huh.
Huh. Island of the Sun.
Yep.
On an island in the sun, we'll be playing and having fun. And it makes me feel so fine I can't control my brain.
Please stop poking me.
I'll just go fuck myself.
You bring me enough of these halos, and maybe I can buy a ticket to space. Always wanted to be a bald space marine.
Love you, Rodon.
What can I do for you anyways?
It's weird that his name is Rodon and it's spelled Rodine or Rodin.
Yeah. I don't know. Italian's fucking weird. It's possible that it's actually pronounced differently, and that we're the ones doing it like the video game itself is pronouncing it incorrectly. Because I told you he's named after a sculptor.
Yeah.
Could be that the sculptor's name was actually pronounced different.
Hmm.
I don't know.
How is he sold out of those hearts? But there's one right there.
That's his display.
Yeah, I know, but
That's his display.
display models, man.
Yeah.
You can buy them.
No, not
can.
at every store.
Can at Best Buy.
Well, does he look like he runs a fucking Best Buy?
Yeah.
Oh, oh, I gotta stretch.
Okay, Dad.
It's important to stretch sometimes.
You're really not going to like what comes next.
That's not what you said.
Don't tell me. Air Cheshire has awful in-flight entertainment and horrendous food.
Oh God.
Think about it. Those things that downed the jet aren't just going to let us land on their island. You
Oh
think we
my
can just say,
God.
hey, we're
No.
here! And they'll bring us a cake? Things look good from up here. But the further down you go, the harder it is to not notice the reality.
Fuck you, Luke. I saw it first.
I know, but he was flying the fucking helicopter.
That's true.
Looking.
Cereza's like, what the fuck?
Why are you looking at me like that, motherfucker? I'm 4 years old.
Forgot that.
Hey,
I got to see it before I... Tell me she surfs on a fucking rocket.
Maybe.
Or missile, because that would be a surf. It looks like a surf also.
Welcome to my fantasy zone.
Oh my God, thank you. Yeah! Sorry. A missile. B missile.
Yep.
Missiles. It's time for missiles.
Only if you have magic orb, or only if you have magic age.
It's still missile.
Yeah. So yeah, the missiles will lock on and they'll just like auto target stuff.
I'm
And
actually
then-
terrible at games like this. Oh man.
Well, we're gonna have a minute here before Nick's brain joins the rest of us here.
So this is kind of a thing for him.
Doing random shooting sections bullet
No,
hell.
it's more the like Dante gets on a missile and he surfs it around
Oh.
his shop in DMC3 and
Oh.
random genre switch is not as much a thing in a so awesome.
I guess I'll take a minute to, talk about what I think is the primary.
Yeah!
It's okay, bud. We know you're happy.
Yeah, bitch! Yeah, bitch!
Do a barrel roll!
Press X to shoot!
Do a barrel roll!
Oh my god. How am I supposed to hit these motherfuckers?
Be good and also missiles. That's, best I got for you. I would actually save some of your missiles, though, for some of the bigger, tougher enemies.
Sorry, I'm having probably the best time I've ever had in my life.
I know, bud.
An intruder has penetrated the fortress.
They do have a little bit of lock on if you yeah. I really like Bayonetta's voice as like your pilot.
I really like
I don't know what you would call that effect on her voice.
Radio.
I guess I don't know. She does it well. So yeah, while Nick is distracted, I realized that I forgot to talk about the themes of this story. And I can't think of a better time to talk about this game's narrative than while we're riding a fucking missile towards an island.
This is so awesome.
And I think that when I try to sort of analyze a story of a game or a movie or a book, any of that, I always find that my starting point is that I try to boil it down to the most bare bones essential, kind of the existential bedrock of the work of fiction in terms of what is this about, right? What is this work of fiction? What is it about? There's a heart for you. And usually I try to go in for trying to find it as a simple sentence. This is about blank. Bayonetta makes it really easy for me to do that, because it is my contention that this game is about remembrance. And Luca literally spells out a metaphor that they use later, where he says that rosemary is, in the language of flower, rosemary stands for remembrance. And by the end of the game, there is a scene involving rosemary and Bayonetta saying that it suits her and stuff.
Who's Rosemary?
Yeah. So, I would sum up: Bayonetta 1 is about remembrance.
An intruder has penetrated your fortress.
Yep. Look, a familiar intruder.
Oh my god.
You got hit, so you lost all your, Oh my god. Oh, I apologize to the viewers for that one. That's,
my head hurts.
Yeah, I'm a little... Oh, and you can shoot his projectiles back at him in which time. Not those, but... Yeah, get out of the way of those. Ooh, I can feel my stomach turning a little bit from that. That's, ooh. Oh, God. Oh. That's rough. Okay.
Oh, please don't do the green again.
Just get out of the way of it.
I can't.
You can too.
He tracks me with it.
You keep moving. Oh, God. So if you would close your eyes, dear viewers, until Nick is done with this, hopefully you'll...
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, Bayonetta is pretty easy, because they just say this game is about remembrance. That's what this story is. And then Bayonetta 2, if we ever manage to do that, which is all dependent on Nick and his ability to be a human, I guess.
Oh my god, there's more!
Yeah.
Oh yeah! This is so great.
Nick, having a great time. The Bayonetta 2, I would say, is about truth. And I'm not going to talk too strongly about that right at this moment, but the sort of a lot of things in Bayonetta 1 hinge on memory and the act of generating memories and how memories are shaping you. So you have Bayonetta, who at the start of the game does not have her memories. She doesn't have them. Her remembrance is nothing. She cannot place who she is, what she is, where she came from, any of that. You have Luca, who at the start of the game, his memory is that Bayonetta killed his father. That is his memory of events. And by the end of the game, he winds up discovering the truth about that. But his motivating force was his memory and trying to, get revenge or solve this mystery or expose Bayonetta. It's unclear what Luca's goal was a little bit. But yeah, that was the deal with that. Oh, you got him enraged somehow. Good job with that, I guess.
I'm trying to press the buttons to do the taunts, and it's not working.
That's because you are not at a dead stop. You have to be doing nothing in order to taunt.
There we go, there's the witch time.
And I mean, we have kind of already been talking about the fact that Bayonetta, like, to any viewer watching, Syriza is Bayonetta from the past. Like, that just...
Wait,
we've talked about it before. I got that reversed. Fuck you.
Bayonetta is Syriza from the past?
I know. Fuck you. You know what I mean. Syriza is the younger Bayonetta.
Okay. I thought you had just said that.
I flubbed it and said it could have been confusing. Anyways, so the events of this game are kind of Bayonetta forming memories of herself in her, like...
Hello, Dragon Boy.
Yep. Inspired. They're pretty good. Yeah, a lot of the events of this game are Bayonetta forming memories of herself in her mother's role. This future version of herself who has much more confidence and, bravado and just is Bayonetta than the previous version. I think it's implied that, ooh, that looked weird. I can't believe you didn't get damaged for that. That's extra weird.
I don't think that was, supposed to be a thing.
Yeah, I guess that's not a hit. I guess that's just their animations. Because of the fact that, we see Bayonetta as a 4-year-old as Syriza. We see her be kind of scared and a little bit of a crybaby baby, and she's gaining confidence and stuff. So it's possible that it's a little bit vague, and when we get to the actual events of the time travel shenanigans, we will go into it a little bit more. But they do not delve too deeply into the implications of the time travel, which I guess it's good that they didn't, because it's a lot, and it kind of creates just big problems. But oh well. So Bayonetta influences her past self by creating new memories of this version of her. So it could be the case that as, even into her adulthood, the character of Syriza was actually, a little bit more, timid and less, provocative and confident and, all the things that Bayonetta is. She might have been less of that. It is canon that she was friends with John, and she had that fight with her to, John was just I want to fight her because our clan. I don't remember the exact... Oh, it was the John one, they were... John was going to be the new leader of the clan, and she had to fight someone for it, I guess, and Bayo was her pick.
Wow, what the fuck?
So, I guess it's that Bayo is strong, but her personality in the past is a little uncertain. I think that the implication that they want you to take away is that that Cereza, even into adulthood, was a bit timid and a bit of, a bit more of a crybaby. And then it is her interactions with her future self, this version of her future self, that enable her to be confident and strong and truly awaken to who she is. So yeah, memories is a big important thing for this, because the reason she's able to do this is because she has the memories of this strong female figure in her role as her mom.
But the power is actually inside of her all along.
It is inside of her, but she only awakens to it because of, like... There's a time travel thing that happens that only happens because she had these interactions with this strong version that told her to be strong and protect herself and stuff. It's weird. Doesn't make a ton of sense.
A huge nope intruder?
Something like that, I don't know. So, we'll be able to talk a little better about it when the actual scene comes through. It's kind of a mess, unfortunately. Oh god, you're doing it so much. I apologize to the viewers again. Basically, I find the very interesting thing about what.
Sorry,
go for it.
I don't want to detract from what you're saying. This kind of like high action, like what you're apologizing to viewers for about like this,
just that
insane
spin.
amount of dodging.
Yeah.
That's totally it. That is absolutely like a hallmark of these games. Is that, especially in his earlier ones, there are times where you're just like, oh, that's a lot going on, but it's supposed to. Because for me, it feels so fucking real. So real. It's too much. It's too much how much I have to dodge, but that's the feeling that he's trying to get me to have. Is this everything's going wrong fucking feeling,
That I don't think is what you're supposed to feel. You are dodging significantly more than I do. You do not need to be dodging as much as you are.
I'm also not good at these ones.
Yeah.
But it feels fucking super actiony and awesome.
You're doing so many dodges so quick that, like, all this... he's not even started the attack yet, and you were dodging.
It's because I've fucking gotten hit by it every other time so far. But it was a rush. That was awesome. I loved that so much. And the spinning is awesome.
Please do not with the spinning. It's okay. Making me feel ill.
Sorry.
And I doubt it's any better for the viewer at home. But it's over, thank God.
Whatever, you can hush it.
It's brilliant, Mummy!
Yep.
How did you feel doing the spin, Siri?
She's fine, I guess. She's a little kid. She's 4. Who gives a fuck? Little 4-year-olds love to spin.
That's true.
I remember when I was a little kid, I used to spin until I, like, couldn't stand anymore. And I was like, this is great. It's the little kid equivalent of a high.